Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for another reading. I hope that you're doing amazing, by the way. I am so excited to do today's reading, you guys, because we're going to be taking a look at your 2023. So we're going to take a detailed look at your next year. We will take a look at some events that might come up, your energies, an overall summary. So I'm so excited to do this for you guys today. We have three piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps, which are in the description. And I hope to see you guys at your reading. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading on your 2023. Okay, pile number 1. So I divided your reading in two parts. So we're gonna first take a look at your first part of 2023, or your first half of 2023, and then we're gonna take a look at your second half. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the first half of 2023 here for you. We're going to take a look at your tarot cards first. So, okay, you have the Hierophant as your first card here. So I feel like you're kind of starting off the year really strong here. You might be setting some goals that you want to achieve later on. You also have the Eight of Swords. Okay, really interesting message. You have the Ace of Pentacles, yes, okay. You have the Temperance. You also have the King of Pentacles. Wow, pile number 2. I like your energy here for the beginning. And you also have the Ten of Cups. Okay, wow. Pile number 1. What I want to say, seeing here from your first cards, I feel like you're starting off your year very strong. Like I feel like you're gonna be more disciplined in the first half of your year. It's like I feel like you're setting goals mainly around your career and like the way you want to make your money here is what I'm getting. Some of you might be like making plans to begin like a new business or begin a new project here is what I'm getting. But overall, I feel like you kind of are getting a clear vision of where you want to go. I feel like in 2022 you might felt a little bit like lost and confused about the directions that you want to take, but I feel like in the beginning of the year and the first half of your year, it will be really focused on you setting clear goals, setting clear like visions, and I feel like you're going to be very disciplined. Okay, I see you being very disciplined, very strong, very committed and dedicated to make something happen. And I feel like especially this will be around the area of your career. Okay, because we have here the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So again, it kind of makes me think that like you're beginning something on your own. A lot of you, I feel like, could be beginning your own thing in 2023. Like you want to like begin your own business, you want to begin like your side hustle or something like that. A lot of you might be beginning like a side hustle is also what I'm getting here. With the Temperance, I really feel like this is gonna take some patience and dedication, but I really feel like for a lot of you, your main goal for 2023 is to take the necessary steps in order to kind of like build your dream life and set up more stability for yourself. I really feel like pile number 1. I'm getting the energy coming from you is that you're ready to give it your all in 2023 regarding something. And I really feel like in the first half of the year, you will be kind of very focused, very dedicated, very motivated and disciplined. Okay, I feel like you're setting strict rules for yourself. It's like you're setting goals, you're taking the necessary first steps, right? With the Ace of Pentacles, it's like I feel like for a lot of you, you do want to do something here on your own or develop some kind of business, some kind of product. And I really feel like you will be doing that in the first half of the year, or like taking the first steps in order to do that, okay? With the Eight of Swords, I see that you do want to do here something new and something that you've never done before. Um, because we have the Ace of Pentacles and Eight of Swords, it's like it's new to you, so it might be a little bit confusing in the beginning. It might take you to do some kind of research and things like that. But I really feel like a message and an advice for you here is to be patient with yourself, because I really do feel like a lot of you will be beginning something new here in terms of your career in 2023. So spirit is saying to just be patient with yourself and don't give up like right away, right? I feel like you might come across some confusion and some, because it's something new, you might to do more research here and things like that. But I really see you being fine at the end of all, okay? But let's take a look at your oracle cards and we can get more details on what's going on in the first half of the year for you. Okay, so for your first oracle here, you have a time for healing. Yes. Okay, with the Eight of Swords, this kind of like clarifies the message. I feel like for you, pal number one, I see in the first year, you will be focusing more of your energy towards your career, because you do want to heal something within you. And this might be with a person or with a relationship. Okay, some of you might feel a little bit like heartbroken from a person right now, because we are, if you're watching this right now, we're towards the end of 2023. So I feel like 2023, the beginning of the year for you, it's gonna be about healing something. And I feel like you're gonna put that healing energy, or I guess kind of try to distract yourself by doing a lot of work, I feel like, and focusing more on your career, focusing more on yourself and your goals. But I also kind of see you guys having like a glow up here, like healing from something and then having a glow up. So that's beautiful here for you. You also have art. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are like, you want to start something new. It's like you have this urge, you kind of feel inspired by something. Or again, I feel like you have a lot of emotions right now because of this healing card. Is like you might be going through like through healing yourself from a relationship or a breakup or something that let you down. And I feel like you guys want to express yourself here in some kind of way. Okay, you have a lot of inspiration, and I feel like you want to use this kind of emotion and energy and put it towards work, put it towards creating something. Okay, that's what I feel like. It's kind of the example like when you get heartbroken and you go to the gym, right? You want to put all of that emotion into kind of like working on yourself, right? So I feel like that's what's happening here for you in the first half of the year. You also have spirit guides. So yeah, your spirit guides are really present here in this reading. And I was feeling that in the beginning. As I said, it's like they want you to know that they want to advise you to be patient with yourself, because I do feel like a lot of you have went through some kind of heartbreak here. And I feel like the first half of the year will be spent on you working on yourself mainly here, and focusing on yourself. And they want to tell you to be patient with yourself, to don't rush things. Um, I feel like you will be taking charge of yourself in the first half of the year. It's like you will be, maybe before you let these emotions get to you in a negative way. And I feel like in the first half of the year, you will be using these emotions in the right type of way, meaning you are putting them towards work, you're putting them towards working on yourself. Here's what I'm getting. Wow, you'll also have travel here, okay? And especially with the art here, some of you might be traveling in the first half of 2023, okay? You might be seeing like some museums, here is what I'm getting. Or again, it's like something unknown, something new, especially with the sea. It's like you could be traveling overseas, and we do have the boat here. Okay, pile number one. So that's really beautiful. I feel like some of you might be treating yourself to some kind of trip here in order to get more inspired, in order to get like your energy back, because I really feel like a lot of you are healing in some kind of way in the first part of the year. So I feel like taking like some kind of a trip will bring you a lot of peace, will give you a clear sense of direction, will inspire you on what you want to do next. I feel like a lot of you might be traveling somewhere, seeing something, getting really inspired by it, and then deciding to do something around that. You know, like you might see like a business that you really like, and then you want to bring it back to your country, or you see some kind of art that really inspires you to begin something new, to do something new. But I really see that a lot of you in general are just beginning something new here in the first half of the year, and you're being really dedicated. You're being like, you're setting really strong goals for yourself is what I'm seeing here at pile number one. Okay, you also have shaman, ancient healing wisdom. So yeah, a lot of you are healing. Okay, I really feel like taking like a trip or something will be very beneficial here for you is what I'm getting. So if you have the opportunity to do so, your spirit guides are advising you. If you have felt called to take some kind of trip, your spirit guides are advising you to do that. Okay, but I do feel like a lot of you are healing here from something, and I just want to tell you that this healing will make you even stronger, pile number one, because you do have the Hierophant card. I feel like you will come to a realization where you realize that you are strong on your own, okay, and that you're really talented. You have a lot of potential here. I feel like you're coming to realization of self-worth as well in the first half of the year here, okay? And for your last card, you have fire with passion. So again, you're getting inspired about something, and for something like you're getting really excited. You want to do something new, you want to start something new, you're getting some kind of inspiration here in order to begin something new. And I overall see you entering the beginning of the year very strong, very dedicated. You have clear goals and what direction you want to take this year into. So yeah, pile number one, that's what I have for your first year here, for your first half of the year. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry, you guys. But let's take a look at now your second half of the year here. Okay. So, what will be happening in the second half of 2023 for you? Let's take a look here at your tarot first. Okay, you have the Hermit here. You also have the Ace of Cups. You have the Page of Pentacles. That's interesting. You have the Fool. Yeah, so you're definitely beginning something new. Okay. You have the Three of Swords. Wow. Wow. And you have the Ten of Pentacles. And in the first half of the year, you had the Ten of Cups, which I love to see, like those two cards together. Anyways, so what is going on for you in the second half of the year? Pile number one, I feel like in the second half of the year, you will be taking action into whatever you're planning in the first half of the year. It's like we saw in the first half, you're getting inspired about something, you're doing some kind of research, you're making the plan in order to begin something new, to again begin a new business, a new side hustle, I feel like. And here in the second half with the Page of Pentacles, I really see you actually pursuing it here, especially with the Fool. It's like you're doing something new. You might be taking like some kind of risk here, right? And beginning a new business, it's always kind of a risk. So I really see that you guys are, whatever you will be planning to do in the beginning of the year, in the second half, you will be pursuing it, okay? And here with the Three of Swords, I feel like, again, this confirms that you have been heartbroken by someone here. And I feel like this happened in the recent past. I really feel like somebody let you down and now you're kind of alone. You're going definitely on a spiritual awakening journey. I feel like for a lot of you, I feel like that in 2023, a lot of your focus will be put towards yourself and your self development. You might spend most of your time alone, or you might spend a lot of time traveling alone. It's like you're falling in love with yourself again. Here is what I'm getting, pile number one. I really feel like 2023 will be a year for you where you spend a lot of time alone, realizing a lot about yourself, realizing about your passions, about your goals, about the things that you want to do and achieve in life. I feel like you are really getting like a clear vision for what you want your life to look like, pile number one. And I feel like that's what you will be going towards in 2023. You will be paying a lot of attention into developing I feel like a stable income for yourself. As I said, a lot of you will be beginning some kind of new business or a new side hustle that will eventually lead you to a lot of success, because here you have the 10 of Pentacles, and in the previous pile you had the 10 of Cups. So either way, you are going towards your dream life. Pile number one is what I want to say. I do see here that you were dealing with some kind of heartbreak, but I feel like that's to push you in the right direction. Spirit wants me to tell you that whatever left your life, it left it because there needed to be more space for something else, for this 10 of Pentacles to enter in your life, okay? But I feel like in the second half of the year, again, a lot of you will be feeling better. If you're going through a heartbreak right now, in the second half of the year, I see you feeling better. I see you feeling more in love with yourself. I see you loving yourself more, appreciating yourself more, being more proud of yourself. I feel like in general, you will be traveling a lot in 2023, but I feel like a lot of your travels will be done alone. Here is what I'm getting, okay? I really see you dedicating a lot of time to yourself this year, okay? You also have it's time to release negativity. So I feel like you will definitely heal yourself in the second half. I feel like in the second half, you are kind of releasing and letting go. You're coming to the realization that whatever left your life wasn't meant to be in your life, and that you're actually a lot better here on your own. I really feel like a lot of you went through like a breakup here really recently, or by the end of December. I really feel like something is leaving your life, but Spirit wants me to assure you that this is happening because there needs to be more space for something better here for you. I really feel like this 2023 will discover and reveal a lot of things here to you about yourself and about the things that you can do in this lifetime. Wow, and you also have time. So it's the time to do this, okay? It's I feel like your time has finally come, is what I'm getting. I feel like a lot of you have been waiting on like, when is my time gonna come? When things are gonna start happening from me? I feel like that's the question that a lot of you ask yourself, and 2023 is the time for you, pal number one. I feel like if before you felt like all of the people in your life, they have something going on but you don't, I feel like 2023 is going to be your year to either put yourself in the right place, or to receive blessings, to receive abundance. I feel like you're really, and I feel like all of this is going to start by letting something go or by something leaving your life. And just remember that this is happening to make you stronger and in order to make space for better things. Okay, pile number one. You also have commitment here. Okay, and you have forgiveness. So yeah, I really feel like you're going to have to let go of someone here. I'm seeing these two birds as like they're pulling something and they keep pulling it at this like yarn, and it just keeps getting more tangled and tangled. I really feel like you guys are letting go of some kind of commitment here. And I'm mainly getting that this has to do with a person. And it's kind of like you're letting go, but you're leaving in peace. You're forgiving this person, you're deciding to let it go because you don't want to think about it anymore. For a lot of you, I feel like this will be about a person. For some of you, it could be something else, but please just apply it to your situation. But I really see that you are again going through like this spiritual journey with the hermit, especially. I feel like you will be spending a lot of time alone in 2023, discovering things about yourself, again, traveling alone, finding your spark. I feel like that's what you're going to be doing in 2023. But overall, I really feel like you're gaining some kind of inspiration and deciding to pursue that, right? Taking the necessary steps to do that. Putting a lot of this emotion into working towards something is what I'm mainly feeling here. You also have Milky Way here with perspective. So I feel like you are changing like your perspective in the second half of the year. I was getting like an energy in the first half that you might be really obsessing about this thing that's leaving your life. And I really feel like in the second half, there will be a change of perspective where you realize that this was actually a blessing and it's a good thing that it happened to you, is what I'm getting here. And you also have Dragonfly with emergence. So I really feel like you are like transforming pile number one. I feel like you're really gonna have a big glow up in 2023. Again, you're spending a lot of time alone, but it's for the better. It's so that you can discover a lot of things about yourself that before you didn't have time to do. And I really feel like you're learning to love yourself more. You are learning to appreciate yourself more. In the second half, I feel like you will be already you will have already come to the realization of this. And again, I feel like you will be putting a lot of focus towards your career this year in general, and building abundance for yourself, building stability for yourself. You're kind of finding your own thing, you're finding your spark, is what I want to say. But overall, I'm getting the message that 2023, it's your year, pile number one. It's your year to put yourself first, to make the things that you've always wanted to do, to make them happen, okay? That's kind of the message that I'm getting here for your second half. We have one more card for you here, and this is going to be a message from the universe for your 2023. So let's take a look here. So you have sweet thoughts, pray, you love, remember. And there are pensies. Is that how you call it, pensies? Uh, that's for thoughts. Okay. Sweet thoughts. I really feel like you will be talking better to yourself. Um, in 2023, your advice from the universe is to keep your thoughts sweet, to keep your thoughts nice to yourself, is what I'm getting. It's like they want you to be nice to yourself. They want you to appreciate yourself, because I feel like a lot of you might feel like a little bit heartbroken even right now because you felt too dependent on someone else and somebody to constantly give you compliments. And the universe is saying to you to start being that person for yourself, to nice things about yourself, to tell yourself that you're beautiful, that you can do that you can do something, that you're very talented, okay? I really feel like you're gonna have to hype yourself up in this next year. But overall, to summarize your year, I feel like you are spending a lot of time alone, a lot of time traveling alone and discovering who you are. You're setting clear goals for yourself, and you're focusing a lot on your career and creating stability for yourself, pile number one. So that's the message that I have here for you today. I hope that this reading resonated for you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my beautiful pile number two. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading on your 2023. Okay, so I divided your reading in two parts. First, we're going to take a look at your first half of 2023, and then we're going to take a look at your second half, pile number two, okay? So let's begin and let's see what's happening here in the first half of the 2023 for you. So we're going to begin with your tarot cards, and for your first card, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you're working really hard here on something. I feel like you're working on like a creative project or something here. Page of Pentacles. Okay. You also have the King of Cups. You have the Queen of Wands. Okay. You have the Three of Wands. And for your last card, you have the Strength card. Okay. Pile number two, I really feel like in the first half, you will be very busy with your work. I see that there is some kind of like project, like some kind of creative project that you're putting your heart and soul into. I'm hearing your blood, sweat, and tears. There is something that you guys are feeling so passionate about, and you're nurturing it, like you're watering it, you're watching it every day. It's like you're putting your heart and soul into something here with the King of Cups. I feel like this is something that you're really passionate about, especially with the Queen of Cups. It's like a Queen of Wands. I feel like this is something creative, especially this butterfly here looks really creative with a paintbrush. So I feel like a lot of you are working on something very creative here in the first half of 2023. Yeah, especially with the Three of Wands, it's like it's so I feel like you're really inspired, you're excited, you're looking forward to this year, you have big plans for this year is what I'm getting. Okay, you're feeling very confident. I feel like in the first half it's like you, again, you have your mind on something, and you just want to create it, right? You want to put everything that you have into it, right? You're putting so much care, so much dedication into it. I feel like you're very experienced in this though, or you have been doing this for a very long time here because the hair is like so long. But I feel like it's like you might have been working on this for such a long time, and now you're finally ready to launch this project in the first half of 2023, or just show it to the world, right? You're ready to reveal something here, something that you have been working really hard on, something that you have literally put your blood, sweat, and tears into, something that you're really passionate about, and you're so excited to kind of show it to the world. I feel like you're feeling also very confident in yourself and whatever it is that you guys are creating here. But let's take a look at your oracle cards now. Let's see what is happening for you. So emotions are running high. Yeah, it's like the day before the launch is what I'm hearing. It's like you're so excited, you are just overflowing with emotion and happiness. I feel like, especially with the King of Cups, I will say I do feel like the first half of 2023 might be a little bit more, you might feel a little bit more emotional here about things in general. I feel like you will have, especially with the strength card, it's like you might feel very emotional, and this is just like um it doesn't have to be something specific. It could be just in general. Like before, if it was hard for you to cry watching a movie, now you might be crying watching a movie, right? Or you just might be more sensitive in general. I feel like, especially here with the with this watering thing, I just feel like you will feel very maybe emotional here in the first half of the year. But I overall see you being just very dedicated, and working on something here, working on some kind of creative project and being very excited for the future. You also have the moon. Okay. Very interesting. I feel like you're doing something exciting here in the first half of the year. Maybe you're finally going on some kind of trip that you have been planning for a long time, or you're just doing something exciting here with some other people. I feel like you might be going on a lot of adventures. You might be traveling to places that you've never been before. Pile number one also got that. It's kind of similar here. It's similar energies that I'm getting, but with you, it's a little different. It's like you are so excited to do something. You're, I feel like you have a lot of plans in general for this year, maybe, especially with the Three of Wands. I feel like you might have some travels planned. You might have some activities planned here. You kind of know already how you want your year to go here. And I feel like in the first half you will be doing just a lot of exciting things. Again, I'm seeing a lot of creativity, a lot of passion here, some travel as well, connecting with friends, trying and doing new and different activities. I really feel like you're doing something exciting here in the first half of the year. Pile number one, pile number two. For your next card, you have answers. Okay, and you also have willpower. Wow. And with the world here, I feel like you're definitely presenting something to the world as well, finally. I feel like you will be ready to show to the world whatever you have been working on here in secret. I just feel like in general, the first half of the year is going to be very eventful for you. And I feel like that's why you might feel more emotional or more sensitive. Or I even heard you might feel a little bit overwhelmed because there are so many things going on all the time. It's like you're so busy with work, but you also have all these plans and travels planned and all of these activities planned. And it's it might get a little bit overwhelming. It's like you will have to balance two things, and you're just one person. It's like you will have many things to do here, but I don't see that as a bad thing because I feel like a lot of the things that you will be doing will be very exciting here with answers. I'm getting that something will be confirmed in the first half of the year. It's like some kind of event will be confirmed, or you will receive an answer. Somebody will tell you, okay, we're doing this at this date, or like you are getting accepted for something. You might be waiting. I'm hearing university. Some of you might have applied for, or you will be applying for university in the first half of 2023. So you might be getting like a very important answer here, okay, on something. And I feel like, again, your future depends on this because you have here the Three of Wands. So if I feel like some of you might be applying somewhere in the first half of the year, or if you're waiting on an answer or something in the first half, I see there is a major like answer or confirmation happening here for you. There's like a confirmation of an event. I feel like a lot of you could be like moving as well. I feel like here, like you could be planning on moving to a different country, or like um moving for university, for a job or something like that, okay? But overall, I really see that the first half is very eventful here for you, pile number two. You also have fog with veiled, especially with answers. Again, like if something's, um, if you're expecting to do some things, but maybe they're not confirmed yet, I feel like they will be confirmed in 2023. And for your last card, you have Meadow with vulnerability. So again, you're feeling very like emotional, very vulnerable. I feel like you will have a lot of things going on in general. Like there's just so many events going on for you in the first half. Like again, with work and with yourself and the plans that you have already made. And you might be launching something, you might have plans to travel, to move here, and some things might not be yet set in stone is what I'm hearing. So you might be waiting on answers and see like if this is gonna work out. It's like you have planned a lot of things, but it's just a question of like, is it really gonna happen? Is everything gonna go according to plan, and is everything gonna work? So I feel like a lot of you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed here in the first half of the year, because of so many things going on in your life. But I feel like it's a good thing. It's good things going on, you know? It's like it's like you're busy, but it's good that you're busy, you know? It's good that you have all of these things going on, right? So I feel like that's what I have here for your first half. Overall, very eventful, a lot of things going on, pile number two. So just be prepared for that. Spirit wants you to be prepared to recharge your energy here because I feel like you will be doing many, many things in the first half of the year. I'm also hearing art exhibitions. So if some of you are like artists and you want to do like an exhibition or something, I see that happening for you. Okay, so let's take a look now at your second half of the year. Okay, you have here the Seven of Cups. Again, I feel like you're really busy. You have a lot of things going on. You have Justice. You have the Two of Wands. Again, travel. Very interesting. Ten of Wands. Okay, pile number two. You also have Nine of Swords. Wow. And for your last card, you have the Star. Wow, pile number two. I really feel like this year will be just in general very eventful for you. It's like you're so busy to the point where I feel like you might find that it's a bit hard to find time to sleep, is what I'm getting here. But a lot of you will be very busy working towards your dreams, and there's like a dream or like a or something that you guys really want to make happen here. It's something that you guys have been, I feel like, okay, this is a very strong message that I'm getting. Something that you have been daydreaming of for years, it's finally going to come in the second half of your 2023. I feel like your clear vision, or there's like some daydream that you guys have had that's coming true in the second half of the year for you, especially with the star here. But again, you're so busy, pile number two. You will be extremely busy here. I feel like overall in the whole year, you might feel like you have a lot of things on your plate, a lot of things to handle. But I love this Ten of Wands because it's so beautiful. Like we have all of these beautiful flowers here. And remember in the first half, you had the Page of Pentacles with, we were like, I will show it for you. Let me just see. Okay, put your cards here. Oh my god. So sorry. Okay, so we have here the Page of Pentacles in the first half, and it's like you have this small garden, you're watering it, you're being very patient with it, and then it's gonna grow so big, pile number two. I really see a lot of progress happening in the second part of the year for you. And it's like to the point where you will have to even maybe hire other people or get like a team of people because there's so much work that you just cannot do this alone anymore. I feel like there is going to be a lot of growth in your business as well with justice. There is going to be, again, a lot of contracts, a lot of you might be hiring people, right? You might be applying to like expand your business or something like that. There's just you have a lot of things going on. I feel like overall it's going to be a very eventful year for you, to the point where like it's even hard for you to sleep and find time for proper rest. Okay, so I see you working in 2023, but it's all to make some kind of dream of yours happen. I feel like it's good that you're working this hard because in the end you are achieving a really big dream of yours here, pal number two. For your next card, you have communication is key. So I feel like, again, you will be communicating with a lot of people. Like you will be expanding your team, hiring people. You might be looking to expand yourself, maybe as an artist or something. So I feel like in general, you will be communicating with a lot of people in 2023. Again, there's like a lot of contracts being involved and talking to people, meeting new people, networking is also what I'm picking up. A lot of you will be networking in 2023. I feel like you will be really business savvy here, is what I'm getting, okay? You also have love, okay? So there might be some kind of love offer coming towards you in the second half of 2023. I told you guys, this year is going to be very eventful for you. It's like so many things are happening for you. Like your business is flourishing, right? It's getting so big to the point where you can't handle it on your own. You are getting some kind of love here. You're meeting a lot of new people with this card here. Communication is key. Like you're networking with a lot of people. So very eventful year here. Pile number two. You also have animals. Okay, you might be getting a pet. Here's what I'm getting. Again, so eventful. Wow. It's like there's so many things going on here with you. I don't even know like what to prioritize talking about. I just feel like in general, your 2023 is going to be extremely eventful. And you have truth here. Okay, so, and before you had like an answer, so maybe you will be seeking some kind of answer in the first half of the year, and then you're getting the truth or you're getting the answer in the second half here. But I'm also getting here with the star card is like finally a lot of you will be living in your truth. Finally, a lot of you will be doing something that you love and something that you've always dreamed of doing. This could be related to animals as well, but I just feel like some of you might be getting a pet, okay? You might be, again, there's just so many things going on, pile number two. It's like you're meeting new people, your business is going really well, you're getting a pet, you're getting something in your love life. just overall, you're doing a lot of things, okay? You might be even getting noticed by so many people. You might real like start noticing that you're getting noticed by more people. I don't know. Okay, you also have music with harmony. So again, I feel like overall your life will be just very harmonious. You will be again um very busy but happy with your life because it's so eventful. And again, all of these are events are leading you to your dream life. So it's a good thing to have, right? It's a good problem to have is what I'm hearing here. I feel like you will be very like you will be loving your life in 2023 is what I'm getting. You will be really happy that this is your life. It will feel like there's some kind of justice being served, also, what I'm hearing for you here. Wow, and you also have Lotus with unfoldment. So I feel like the beginning of the year is going to be a lot of preparing, a lot of planning. Maybe there are some signs of things showing up here, but I feel like the main unfoldment will be happening for you in the second half of 2023. Again, there's just so many events, and with the flower again, like so many things going on here for you, pile number two, that I can't even pinpoint. It's again like your life is completely changing. Like you might be moving, and again your business, your dreams, you're getting a pet, you're getting like a partner or something here. Overall, I feel like you're getting your life together, especially in the second half of 2023. Okay, now let's take a look at your last card here. This is going to be a message from the universe for the whole year for you. So you have first emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. So again, I feel like there is some kind of love, true love, mind with truth and unfoldment. I feel like there's some kind of true love unfolding for you in the second half of the year, especially. But overall, I really feel like you're kind of getting the energy is like you're getting your life together. Everything is going according to plan. Everything is working out amazing. A lot of you could be establishing a family as well, or getting more serious with your partner and talking about starting a family. And just overall, I really feel like especially in the second half of the year, you will feel more stable. You will feel like you did it. You're achieving some kind of big dream here and some kind of big goal that you've always had, something that you have been daydreaming about. Okay, I really feel like you're now finally closer to it here, pile number two. So that's what I have here for your 2023. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, then please leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my beautiful pile number three. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading on your 2023. So what I did, pile number three, is I divided your reading in two parts. First, we're going to take a look at your first half of 2023, and then we're going to take a look at your second half. Okay, so we're going to begin with your first half of the year. So let's take a look what's happening here for you in the first part of 2023 for you, pile number three. So we're going to begin with your tarot cards first. And for your first card, you have the Eight of Cups. Okay. You also have the Empress. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, you're starting off the year amazing. Here is what I'm getting, pile number three. You have the Six of Pentacles. Wealth. A lot of wealth with you. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, pile number three. You're really starting off the year really, really well here. And you have Dream Space. And this is like a bonus card, I think, with this deck. So right away, what I want to say for you, pile number three, right off the bat, you're beginning the year with some kind of celebration, with some kind of achievement here is what I'm getting. It's like you're going to be very happy and very proud of yourself about something here. It's like again you have achieved something and now you're like living in your wealth. You have I really feel like you're coming across a lot of money and a lot of wealth in the first half of the year that you will have even enough to like give to other people and enough to give to charity, enough to donate, right? It's like you're really um you're really coming across a lot of money. First of all, that's what I want to say in the first half of 2023. And but overall the energy is like you're achieving some kind of goal. You're really celebrating here something, I feel like, and it's like you're inviting your friends, you're inviting your family, you're celebrating something, you're really proud of yourself, you're really proud of what you have achieved. It's like you have the dream space here. It's like you have created something that you're so proud and you've always dreamed of creating. I really feel like you're starting off the year really well here. It's like you're starting it off on the right foot, is what I'm hearing. Like right away, you're being met by some kind of big achievement. This is going to be really big because we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. It's like you're just going to live very luxuriously. I feel like um, overall, I really see you being very abundant. You're receiving some kind of like, especially the Empress, it represents kind of harvest and rewards. And you have the Nine of Pentacles, so it's like you're chilling in your wealth. You have so much money. I feel like if you guys have like a business or something, it's definitely taking off, or you might be getting like a promotion right off the bat in the first half of the year. Overall, your finances are looking amazing, is what I want to say, and you're celebrating something. Okay, you're definitely celebrating here something, and you're achieving a really big goal of yours, a really big dream. I don't want to say a goal, it's more of like a dream, something that you have been dreaming of. You're achieving it in the first half of the year. Wow, pile number 3, very beautiful way to start your year. Here's what I'm seeing. But let's take a look at your oracle cards and get more information about what is this first half of the year gonna look like for you. Pile number 3, you have here, you're very close to achieving your goal. So you're definitely like achieving something like in the first half of the year, or you might be getting very close to it. You might be getting to a point where you have already started receiving some things, right? Kind of like seeing birds before landing is what I want to say here. It's like I will give you an example. So just apply this to your situation. It's like you have your own business here. It's the Ace of Pentacles is sticking out to me, and you have been working on it for a very long time. So in the beginning and in the first half, I kind of see it taking off. Like the income is already starting to increase. The sales are starting to increase. It's like there's that build up, that it's building a momentum. It's like it's doing better, is what I want to say here. It's like you're already starting to seeing signs of wealth, of money coming in, of success coming in, and you're like getting very close to that big blow in the first half of 2023. Or you could already have achieved it. This card is like you're very close to achieving your goal. You could be already achieving it maybe towards the end of the first half, which would be, I want to say around May, maybe. So around May and June, you might be achieving a very big dream of yours, a very big goal of yours. Here is what I'm getting. And overall, very great year, very great first half of the year here, what I'm seeing for you so far. Okay, for your next card, you have, wow, you have music. Okay, a lot of you, okay, I'm getting this is like you're winning some kind of like an award. Maybe some of you want to apply to like a music competition. You want to create music. You want to be musicians. Oh my God, I've been speaking for so long already. So I'm starting to stumble. I'm sorry, you guys. But I feel like a lot of you are gaining some kind of attraction here, like you're standing out, is what I want to say in the first half of the year. It's like there are many people who are noticing you and noticing your beauty, they're noticing your talent, your uniqueness. I feel like you're really standing out here in the first half of the year. And again, I feel like a lot of you might have like this dream of like creating music and being a musician, being a performer in some kind of way. And I really feel like you're really getting close to achieving that in the first half of the year. But again, you're already starting to see signs, or like an increase of followers, an increase of listeners, or people buying your products, or listening to your music, buying your music, right? That's kind of an energy here that I'm getting. But if you have been wanting to focus on music, then this is your sign to do it, because I feel like the beginning of 2023 is going to be really good for you in that kind of sense, okay? And again, you might be winning like some kind of award, you might be applying for some kind of talent show. Here's also what I'm getting. You also have family, and you have finding. Oh, wow, look at this card, dream space and finding. I feel like for a lot of you, pile number 3, it's going to feel so magical, honestly. I'm getting a very magical energy coming from you. And this whole first half of the year, it's going to feel very magical. It's going to feel very warm. It's going to feel very loving. I feel like you're achieving some kind of big success here that you're going to want to share with your family. And it's like you're going to be so proud of yourself that you just want to hug yourself, right? I did mention in the beginning, like you're really proud of yourself and what you have done. And you're kind of celebrating, like I see you and your family celebrating you winning this award here, or celebrating the success that you guys are achieving. I really feel like the first half of the year is looking amazing for you, so I'm so happy. I really see that you are achieving some kind of big success here, and something that you will be sharing with your family, your friends, and it's gonna make you feel so proud of yourself. It's like you're achieving your big dream, I feel like, in the first half of the year. For your last two cards, you have Rainbow with Blessings, amazing, pile number 3. And you also have Iceberg with Submerge. You will be submerged in blessings, is what I'm getting here. Okay, pile number 3. I really see this is a beautiful way to start your year, honestly. You're just getting like met getting hit by blessings in your face right away when you walk into the year. It's like you're getting so many beautiful and blessings, things happening for you. Okay, I'm so sorry you have just been speaking for so long. We notice that there's like so many butterflies here, so definitely a lot of good things happening for you, pile number 3. That's, I feel like, the only thing I want to say about you here. It's like you're getting a lot of blessings, a lot of success, a lot of money and abundance, confidence in the first half of the year for you, pal number 3. Really beautiful. And again, I'm getting the energy. You are the center of attention. You're catching a lot of attention here. That if you are doing something, if you're in the media, you're gaining a lot of followers, you're gaining a lot of listeners, especially if you want to do music. I see your music career prospering, and you might be finally getting to perform on a stage, or finally being able to showcase your talent in some kind of way, whether that is by applying to some kind of talent show, or overall you're receiving like a reward, you're being praised. But I see that this the first half of the year is going to be amazing for you, pal number 3. Okay, so now I want to take a look at your second half. Okay, pal number 3, so let's see what's happening in the second half of 2023 for you. We are again going to begin with your tarot, and you have here the Two of Pentacles. Beautiful. You have the Five of Cups. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. You have the Fool. I feel like a lot of you might be moving. Wait. It's like you might be moving across the world. I got this message very strongly because this bag here, it's like you have packed your bags and you're moving across the world somewhere. If you have a pet, you might be taking your pet with you. It's like you're moving. It's the energy that you are moving for good. I got this message very strongly, so that's why I'm saying it. It's like you are moving, but it's not just like a short-term trip. It's like you're definitely relocating for good. Like you're getting a new permanent home somewhere else. It's like you're taking all of your clothes, you're taking all of your belongings and your pet, and you're moving across the world somewhere. Here is what I'm getting, okay? You also have the Page of Wands and the King of Wands. Wow, pile number 3. I see this year is going to be very good for you, is what I want to say here. A lot of you might be meeting like a partner in the second half of the year, so that will be from June onwards. Because even though we have the Five of Cups, I don't see this as like a bad thing. It's kind of like you're meeting someone new, someone really fun is what I'm getting. I'm getting they have a very good sense of humor. I'm sorry. You might be in the same work field with this person because it is the Two of Pentacles, or like you just balance each other out very well. I really feel like you're meeting someone very significant in the second half of the year here. And here with the Five of Cups, I see this beginning as kind of like a friendship, as a fun thing, and then it's turning into more, into love and into romance. Because I see this too, it's like I see this as like a relationship. It's not like as a bad thing. Maybe some of you, it's like I feel like you both might have dealt with disappointments in terms of love in the past, and now you have finally found each other. I really feel like you're meeting someone very significant here, pawn number three. Again, this person could, it's like they're very funny, they're very charming, very fun to be around. Like you're very similar to this person, but you also balance each other out very well, and you might be in the same work field. Next thing that I'm seeing here with the Wheel of Fortune, there's going to be a big change taking place in the second half of the year. And I feel like this mainly has to do with your location, because I'm kind of seeing like it's kind of like this is like your first 3 months of the second half of the year, and then there's like this big change that's happening, like you're relocating, you're deciding to change your environment. I feel like you will be living in a much better environment. I don't know, I just see you being in a very fun environment, an environment that brings you happiness and you feel happy in it, you feel very inspired in it. But overall, I feel like also in the second half, you're conquering something very big here. Like again, you have some kind of very big success, pile number three in general in 2023. So maybe the goal that you were really close to achieving, you might be achieving it in the second half of the year, in the beginning of the second half, or in general, you're being crowned, you're being blessed. It's like there's definitely something really big happening for you in general in this upcoming year. But I keep this Fool card keeps standing out to me, and I feel like you guys are just moving somewhere. You might be moving out for the first time is also what I'm getting. A lot about travel with all of the piles, but I feel like for you, for the other piles, it was kind of like they are traveling, but then they will come back home. I feel like you are moving, but you're not coming back home. It's like you're going towards your next home is what I'm getting here. Let's take a look at your other cards. Okay, you got two cards here. So you have the energy is gaining momentum. Okay. And you also have a fiery climax approaches. So again, I feel like maybe the goal or the dream that you guys had, it's like you will be very close to achieving it in the first half, but you're finally achieving it in the second half of the year. We see this like continuation, right? It's like in the first half of the year, you're very close to achieving this dream or this goal. And then towards the second half, it's gaining energy, it's gaining momentum, and then boom, it happens. You have achieved it, okay? So that's a really good message here to see for you, pile number three. You also have, wow, you have house. I told you guys that you are moving somewhere. And this is like a new home. It's totally like a new home. And it's not just like a trip. It's like you're actually moving. You're moving to a new home. And you also got two cards from this deck. Wow, you got the keys. So you're definitely, guys, you guys are definitely moving. Like, and this is for good. Like, this confirms you're moving for good. It's like a new key to a new home. I feel as though a lot of you will be moving overseas, but this could be just like um, you might be moving to a new home. But I feel like, again, there's a significant move here that's happening, significant success. I really feel like this is going to be an amazing year for you, pile number three. You also have compassion. Again, with the world, like you're moving across the world and you're really happy with your life. I really feel like you might be even crying and feeling very emotional because this is your life now, because you feel so happy with how your life looks. It's like you guys have your dream life. So you might be feeling like, wow, I finally did it. Like that's an energy that I'm getting. And you also have strength here. So I'm getting that you're gonna feel very confident. You're gonna feel again, you're like gaining a lot of attraction. I really feel like if one of your goals is to be in the public eye. I really see that that's happening here for you, pile number three. I really feel like you're going to be seen by the world as well and praised, and there's a lot of success here happening with you. Very beautiful. You have compassion twice and love. And we see these two hands like reaching out to each other. So I feel like you're definitely meeting someone. This person could be in a different country, and that's why you might be moving. Um, but you're definitely like so many synchronicities here with your pile. I feel like you're definitely getting like again a love opportunity in the second half of the year, and you're moving, and there's again you're achieving that big goal of yours is what I'm getting here. Okay? For your last card, you have spring equinox and rebirth. So this might be happening actually. It might show signs of happening during the springtime, but I feel like this is kind of like end of spring. There's going to be a big change, like again, a big rebirth happening for you. I really feel like you will be the energy that I'm getting, it's like who you've always wanted to be is who you're going to be here. Pal number three is what I want to say for you. I really feel like you're achieving very, very, very big goals here. Overall, this year is going to be very successful for you. Again, it's like you have big success in work, a lot of money. You are meeting someone very significant, and also you're moving. We saw huge confirmation for that. So I feel like a lot of you, most of you, will be moving houses and finding your new home. Okay, now let's take a look at your last card here. And for this card, this is going to be a specific message from the universe for you for this year. Okay, so you guys have beauty and happiness. I think of beauty as a joy forever. So again, I feel like a lot of you are very happy this year. You're going to be very happy, very joyful. It's like again you're crying because you love how your life looks like, because it's the life that you've always dreamed of having. I really feel like you will be achieving that in 2023, pile number three. So overall, really, really beautiful energies. I'm so happy to see this for you, pile number three. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye guys.